So I'm smiling because I was just laughing to myself about something silly. But I want to talk on a topic of people not respecting you or clapping for you in all of your endeavours or not supporting you, right? And there's only one way to get through this, right? And this is my theory. And it works for me. Apply it to everything, right? What you're seeking for from others externally, you ain't gonna find anywhere else but internally for you. Because what's affecting you inside, your mind's eye or your internal world, your consciousness, your spirit, your soul, whatever you want to refer to it as, is internal. And it can't be influenced external at all. No one can make you think or feel any kind of way, right? And the way to come around that is understanding the behaviors within yourself. And once you learn how to manage the behaviors within yourself, you can expect people to be themselves too. And when you trust everyone to be who they are, you can respect them where you met them and where you left them. So if you have an experience of someone once, when you met them, expect that when you left them, that's your experience. So that is what you trust that person, those people, that circumstance, that belief to be, and always to be. So next time it comes around and it happens again, this is a cycle. If you are repeating this cycle and going around and mulling over the external factors that this person left you at this level and has met you at this level again, always trust them to be that version of themselves. And the only way you're going to get through that is by just understanding you need to trust yourself, your own intuition, your own guidance, that what you are looking for is internal and not external. Because nobody can change how you actually think and feel apart from you. It's all within you. Yeah, nobody else is going to do that for you. If they're not clapping for you and you're not having a good experience with them, expect that twice. I'm not saying it in a not nice way, but don't let it fester and culminate a pessimistic outlook on the world and carry that, because it'll affect your external world and it will be a version of that all the time. So the moment you can change that and say, right, I expect myself to be a certain way and this is what I need. So I need to do this for me, right? The moment you detach from the outcome of someone else's opinion and attach what happens external will be a reflection of your internal by your control, you'll understand that you're in control of everything and nobody else. So always respect another to be themselves, right? Trust people where you meet them and trust them where you leave them. Unless there's a different perception the second time around, or there's a valid explanation that you can see as clear as day without people having to say exactly what they're feeling or they're not giving you, expect them to be who they are, right? And expect that same experience for you every single time. So all you have to manage is yourself. Nothing external can affect your internal apart from you. So make sure you're balancing yourself out and understanding people will always behave the way they behave every time you meet them and leave them. So don't expect anything different the second time around unless they're showing you. So if they're silent watching the first time and they're silent watching the second time, they're going to silent watch a third time. They will always be that version of themselves because that's something that they haven't worked on their internal world, because they can't express it properly and correctly in the external world. That's why they're watching you. So they want to validate their own feelings by seeing how you do it too. So you are the blueprint for your life. So when people are watching you, it's because they need something from you, right? But always remember, the external doesn't reflect your internal unless it's controlled by you. You won't control your own life. Nobody else's opinions. Because they're like arseholes, everyone's got one, and they just take a dump from time to time wherever they want to. So don't worry too much and be caught up on, this person's watching me, they don't support me, that is okay. And they say only strangers support me. Well, because this is for the strangers. It's not for the close people. They're obviously not your people, they're not as close as they think you think they are. And the main point out of it all is that it's a reflection of yourself. Where you trust people is where you respect them. So respect someone to be themselves and trust them to be that version too. So every time, don't expect anything different for the outcome to be different for you. So yeah, that's my little topic of discussion today for that one. And if you haven't already, consider giving me a like and a subscribe and follow along on the page. This is Craig's Corner. Sorry to stumble and bumble, it's a bit late in that. And I normally do this quite late in the evening before I reflect to process what's on my mind and how to get rid of some of the stuff that we kind of carry, you know? So my way of doing it is by reflecting my internal world externally and saying how I process and get rid of it before I go to rest, because the only thing matters is today. If tomorrow I'm given the grace to wake is what matters. So this is what I do here on this page and this channel, and thank you for being here. So I'll link the last video underneath this so you can understand a little bit more about what I'm talking about if you haven't grasped the concept, of what I've just spoken about, because it's mainly part 2 of what I've been speaking about. So consider liking, subscribing and all that good stuff, rather than me ramble on and get to the long, short and curlies of it. Links are all here, it's all connected. Go through the channels, there's a lot of content like this, and I'm always here, man. And thanks for being here, thanks for supporting. It's Craig's Corner and I'm Craig. Nice to see you again.